In tonight's other headlines, police are questioning a British man in connection with a mass stabbing attack on a train headed toward London. Nearly a dozen people were injured. 6 remain hospitalized, including a member of the railway staff who tried to stop the attack. Police say he's in a life-threatening condition. The incident took place Saturday evening, about halfway through the train's 2-hour trip from Doncaster in the north. Passengers described a bloody and chaotic scene.
And at this point, I was kind of asking questions like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, who is it? And they were like, a guy's just stabbing everyone back there. And then I put my hand on this chair, like just trying to push myself forward. And then I look at my hand and it's covered in blood. And then I look at the chair and there's blood all over the chair.
Another man taken into custody was released after police determined he wasn't involved. Police said it doesn't appear to be a terrorist attack, but don't know what the motive was. The U.S. military has carried out another lethal strike on an alleged drug smuggling boat in the Caribbean Sea, the 15th such strike since September in the Caribbean or Eastern Pacific. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said 3 people were killed, no U.S. forces were harmed. The strikes in international waters have killed at least 64 people. President Trump says the attacks are necessary to stop drugs from coming into the country, though he hasn't provided any evidence that the boats were carrying drugs. Administration officials reportedly told Congress that the War Powers Act doesn't apply. Nearly a week after powerful Hurricane Melissa's landfall, the full picture of the effect the Category 5 storm had on Jamaica is still emerging. The official death toll has risen to 28, but because workers have yet to reach some of the hardest-hit communities, officials expect that number to go up. Search and rescue teams from Virginia and California have spread out across the island to hunt for victims and deliver supplies. And the Los Angeles Dodgers won a roller coaster Game 7 of our Roller Coaster World Series, beating the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 in extra innings. The Dodgers trailed for 8 innings before an unlikely hero, Miguel Rojas, hit a home run at the top of the ninth to tie the game. It was his first homer since September and only his second in 20 postseason games. Then in the 11th inning, Will Smith hit the go-ahead home run, the first extra inning homer in a World Series Game 7. The Dodgers are the first repeat champion since the New York Yankees won 3 straight 25 years ago. Still to come on PBS News Weekend, how psychedelics are used to treat combat veterans with PTSD. And a hidden Renoir masterpiece heads to auction.
This is PBS News Weekend from the David M. Rubenstein studio at WETA in Washington, home of the PBS NewsHour, weeknights on PBS.